Hello, welcome back to the Mojang Skies. This is your host, Mobius Rex, and we are playing Agrarian Skies 2. Alright. Well, I've been doing a little bit of work off camera. Just getting some stuff set up here. Not too much. Whoop, whoop. Hello. So you might see here that we have some animals, and these animals are absolutely... don't let your animals get close to you. They're kind of aggressive. Unless they're not. What? Yeah, they're aggressive. That pig just bit me. Oh boy. The pigs spawned by themselves, so I didn't actually put these pigs in these pens, so I am actually... So there's quite... Ooh. That could have been bad. Huh. Let's sort that out. There is a quest here under Mob Hunter for pig persecution, and you need to kill a total of 30 pigs. I've apparently only killed one so far. Let's kill it with our iron chisel. There's one. Ow. Ow. Pigs are killing me instead of me killing the pigs. The cows will also hurt me too. Yeah. The chicken will definitely hurt me. So at least we could start with some of these. Persecuting pigs. I haven't seen any sheep. I want to do that. Can I do that? Conveyor belt. I need rubber. Did I sieve up some rubber? I'm intended to sieve up some rubber. Rubber trees. Yeah, I think that's it. That's it. That is it. Rubber tree seeds. So I'm going to get some of that growing. At the very least. And then we can at least, well, have some rubber. Gonna put that... Running out of space. It's always one of my problems when playing these types of games. I run out of space way too fast. I think I'll put it here. I'll probably end up putting an automatic tree chopper here anyway for rubber trees. But for now, that'll do. And hey, we have bone meal. Nope, one bone meal doesn't cut it. You might see here that I have a couple armor stands. I was confused. There was a quest here. Yeah, for armor storage, I was going armor stand. Oh, I'll just put an armor stand. So you just put in here, armor. And there's two. There's actually this one, which is the first one I made. But there's this one over here, made out of wood. And that actually lets you see not just armor, but also all your baubles. So I have found this mundane belt somewhere. I'm not sure about these, but I have all the other stuff there. And put up the imp gear. I'm wearing the boots right now, but I put up the imp gear that we found here. So that's alright. So let's actually claim that reward, and I think we just get a shelf. Oh, it's just a potion shelf. It's a purple potion shelf. And I actually have a potion shelf over here that I built. Not purple. Just because we've been collecting a few potions from, the mobs that are dropping the Thaumcraft rewards. I don't have any right now, but that's where those potions are coming from. We also have here tool storage because I felt that I didn't need to carry around all my tools with me all the time. So I just put up some tools here. These are some mining tools. Yeah, miner's pick and miner's shovel. That was for the automated miner, which we don't really need until we get to the nether now. But we'll claim that reward anyway, and it's a purple heart clock. Oh, it makes noise. I love that. So right now, I'm just going to put this stone barrel down here. I want to fill it up with lava. We have a couple quests that should be fairly easy to knock out of the park. Just want to grab one of these and one of these. Filling this with lava, then hitting it with redstone gives you netherrack. And doing the same. And hitting it, whoops, with glowstone gives you endstone, and that gives us some glowstone, normal glowstone, and some endstone. Gives us ender pearl. So those two are really easy to hit out of the park. Obviously there's sorting and storage that we have to sort out, so why don't we start taking a look at some of that. Although before we do, on the left-hand side here, we have a workshop table, and I've read up about this, and it sounds actually like it's going to be really useful to do some stuff. Workshop table can have up to 4 modules, So this is like Steve's workshop. So if you have Steve's Factory Manager or you have other Steve's products, this is in the similar vein. So what do we want? We want a blank upgrade, which is stone and planks, which is fairly easy. Did I just have a bunch of stone? I probably did. I tossed it in one of these chests. Yep. And I'm guessing all these upgrades that I'm supposed to be crafting require it. So we'll get a few of these, so 13 at minimum, right? The quest is actually only requiring me to make a solar generator, auto crafter, production speed, and charger. So let's start with solar. Stone, glowstone, and steel, iron. Jeez. Glowstone and glass. Alright, moving production up top so we can take advantage of some of our iron. Probably need a couple of these. I think we need gold too. So the first one we need is solar generator, iron, glowstone, glass. So, glass, hello, glass, glowstone, a little bit of iron. That gives us the solar generator. Then we need the auto crafter. It requires a piston. There we go. Auto crafter. And what else do we need? Do we need extra storage? Probably. Eventually. Production speed and charger. So charger, let's make one for now. And production speed. Probably want more of these in the end, but for now, I think that'll do. And of course, we actually want to make the production table. Let's make sure our quest is accepting that. And we get fuel efficiency, but our inventory is full. There we go. And we want to actually make this, so we'll get this cobble, an upgrade, and some planks. Easy peasy. Now, I've seen some people use this. I haven't myself. I don't know whether it connects to outside chests or not. But if it does, it can actually be really handy. For now, I'm just going to put it here. So it looks like there's nothing in here right now. That's fine, because we know stuff is going to happen. If you add in upgrades, if you add in a solar generator, that'll actually allow it to get panel power from the sun. So we're just going to sleep away the night. There's Endermen. I need to kill them and grab their pearls. I use my iron chisel to kill mobs, because I want to level it up and hopefully get a auto repair instead of having to make the moss myself. Not that that's hard, I could actually do it. But I definitely want more ender pearls. Just to make resonant stuff. And I can expand that farm, I just haven't yet. So we have an additional upgrade. So if you hover over any of the upgrades, it shows you where you can put them. So fuel efficiency can go in here, which is a global upgrade. Fuel efficiency of solid fuel types. We aren't using solid fuel, so it's not that big a deal. Charger apparently doesn't go anywhere right now. And auto crafter doesn't go anywhere because these need something else. So you can just toss solid fuel in here. I'm using the fuel pellets from Progressive Automation because I have them right here. Maybe not the most efficient stuff, but it will power this up quite rapidly. There we go. We have something that can be put in here. So we have a furnace. Let's just toss that in the upper right-hand corner. Pop back to main. Now we can actually toss anything in here. Where'd those pork chops go? Or let's grab sand, for example. Toss in anything here that we can cook things up with. So sand, see, it's basically turned this into a regular furnace system. We can increase the speed it actually produces stuff. So if we had more glass, or had more sand, and take the sand out, we can replace, or sorry, take the glass out and we can replace it with, like, let's do 11. This is with the speed upgrade. This is without the speed upgrade. So the speed upgrade actually really helps out for doing any type of cooking stuff. It also drains power for anything that's being produced. And I figured out why we're doing stuff wrong. It's because I'm not trying to insert crafting tables. So we could actually put the crafting table in any one of these, and now we have, if you go back to main, a crafting table here. Alright. Upgrades, we have auto crafter. So anything we put in the crafting table, if we just do, for example, chests, it can automatically craft those if you have extra inventory. Just like that. You can see that's automatically going. If I pull out the automatic crafter, half expecting it to crash, but it stops doing what it's doing. So that automatic crafter upgrade allows it to, whatever the pattern is, if it has inventory for it, it will produce it. So now if we go to transfer, so for this block we're inputting from the right side. So that's the one with those symbols. Now I might have to pipe this in, I'm not sure. And if we just toss some wood in, yeah, that's not going through. So let's move that over a bit. Grab a trusty pipe. And I guess a servo. I'm out of regular servos. 1 second. This is actually something that'd be useful for auto crafting. Servos. Once you're out of servos, you can make more servos. And pop in here. So it's moving anything. Yeah, there we go. It has more than enough, and it starts making chests for us. I'll just take that out, because I don't really want that many chests. The only time I use chests is when I'm making, whoops, these. Let's toss those back in there. We could make it so that it makes iron bars for us, and then that will make this a little less onerous. And you can actually set this up so it has a couple of... you can set this up so it has a couple of crafting tables, a couple of furnaces. I don't know if they transfer to each other. A couple crafting tables, a couple of furnaces. So when you are using it, you can actually get this automated, however you like. And you could actually add some extra storage in the upgrades. Yeah, for the tables. So now if we take a look, I keep on clicking off. Take a look, this has internal storage, so we can actually keep some stuff there. So if we take a look at some of the upgrades that we have the solar generator, which we're using. Lava generator, allowing lava to be used as fuel. Fuel efficiency. Adds an input queue. This might be interesting. Not 100% what it does. There's also an auto transfer. It allows auto transferring from to and from the table, so I'm guessing that if you have boxes right next to it, it can do it. This transfer filters and transfer capacity. Interesting. So if this input queue is only for the furnace. Let's see what that does for us. Yeah. So you could actually be cooking up, let's say, stone. Let's get less of these. And then you want to make up some coal. So once you're done with the stone, it starts putting the oak wood in there. So you could have an additional queue for what you're trying to produce. So that's pretty cool. Let's sleep so the sun's up. So maybe what I want is I'm getting tired of having baked sweet potatoes. So if I wanted something that's a little bit more elaborate, so something like a meal. So let's see, let's grab some milk. Let's prepare to make a meal. Let's prepare to make grilled cheese. So we have some milk. And what we need to do here is turn the milk into fresh milk, right? And that's our pattern. So now what I could do is I could actually toss into here the milk, and that will input it into here. There we go, milk, and that's starting to auto-craft the milk. And just putting in another auto-crafter here, so that milk I might want to take here and add in... I also made up a lot of these, a lot of this bakeware, so I need salt. So that's a pot of water and some fresh water. Fresh water, I think we can make Pam's, well? Yeah. brick well. You just need some bricks. That just requires cooking up some clay. I'll just do that in here even. 12? I think that's right. We need some iron for that. There we go, and it's auto-crafting our bricks for us. That's nice. And you can just pull out whatever's been crafted to make whatever you have been trying to make. Great. So now we have a well, and I'm just going to put that right down here. And we can grab water from that. This water can be turned into buckets of water. And I might as well get an inventory for this thing as well. I'm going to just grab a chest so that we can make a storage upgrade. It allows us to store some stuff here. And we can always pull out fresh water. We can always pull out fresh milk. And we can fill up our buckets right here for the water. Assuming you don't drop the bucket. Now the salt requires a pot, and I don't think I've made that pot yet. Yeah, we've been working on metalware, and I just need a pot and a saucepan. Let's see the pot. There we go, pot. And that is putting a fired clay bucket in the casting table. Now the saucepan is actually unfired clay bucket. So we'll need a little bit of clay today. I usually just steal it straight from here. So if you can see here, we're actually getting kind of full on metals. So that's a concern. Slight concern. But enough of one that we should start doing something about it. Alright, aluminum on a pot. Or on a bucket. Becomes a saucepan. And aluminum brass on a fire clay bucket becomes a pot. Nice. And we can claim that reward, which is buttered potato. Alright, so we have pot and fresh water becomes salt. And I guess we won't need a furnace in here today. Oops. Unfortunately, it gave me my stuff back as opposed to destroying it. Mostly gave me my stuff back. And we'll just take that and put the crafting table in here. So that gives us salt. I want to give that a storage upgrade. Let's get 2 storage upgrades. And auto-crafting upgrades would also help. But for now, I could just take manually fresh water into here. If I had extra auto-crafters, which I don't. Yeah, so that's making water, or making salt. If we have salt and fresh milk and a saucepan? No. Maybe it's a pot. Yeah, we get cheese. So we can actually make cheese out of that. So that's basically your production line for making cheese. You have a production line for making salt, which is important because you need a lot of salt in a lot of these recipes. And you have a production line for making milk. Milk to cheese. And from that cheese, this is a nourishing morsel, but we could actually move it even farther. If we had another Steve's Workshop, we could go from milk to cheese to grilled cheese. Grilled cheese is toast, which we'll need a furnace for. Butter, which we'll need its salt and heavy cream. Heavy cream is milk and a mixing bowl. So there's an extra little bit of stuff that needs to happen there. Alright, so we can see kind of like the future that we can use with Steve's Workshop for crafting a lot of these things. In fact, we could probably use Steve's Workshop to repair these tools automatically. These, basically the chopper one finishes, empties out, we can pump that into a Steve's Workshop and have it auto-craft back up and sent back out, and it has an internal storage here. So we might even use that to automate these choppers and get these tools repaired automatically. Let's see what we could claim. So, milking it. We've milked a cow. Yay! So we get another cow egg, which I could breed those guys. I'll actually keep this around as a spare. Quart of a heart. I've been keeping my hearts in here. Just like that, because I haven't died yet, so I haven't needed them. Chef tools. Got all those. We get some salt. Allows us to make up cheese and cream and other wonderful things. If you have the pot in the right place. It wants me to get 6 raw beef, so I guess it'll be useful for me to start killing cows. And there's a Storage Wars quest with a water source. I get a brick well and I get a vial of mending. There's something I could put in there. So we can make drums easily enough. Whoops. Delay. Drum. Just check the recipe before we go ahead with it. Just your regular drum. Here's a cauldron, some iron, weighted pressure plates. We have enough iron. Weighted pressure plate, and we want is cauldron like that, yep. And it's just like that. This is great for keeping fluids around. So if I did want to dump out some of these, it'll be easy enough to put it in a drum. Let's claim that reward. Potion regen. Nice. We're filling up our potion racks here pretty fast. Good thing they gave them to us. Ender tank and a plastic, not paper tank. Huh. I'll need rubber for that. Ender tank, I haven't seen. Well, that seems a little bit farther along. Enderium nuggets, a machine frame, a resonant machine frame? Yeah, I think that's only a resonant machine frame. Huh. So that's going to be a bit. Could you get Enderium gear in a regular machine game with a Signalium gear, and a harder machine frame, which is Electrum gear, and a basic machine frame. And that's your basic machine frame. That's something we could probably put in Steve's workshop, is making all those machine frames. Filing cabinet is actually pretty easy. Let's just see. It's just 3 chests. Like this. And some iron like that. So it's a filing cabinet. Yay. Claim that reward. We get more filing cabinets, and that helps to hold stuff with the same ID. Biblos storage. We want a gray bag. How do we make a gray bag? Let's hope it's tier 1. It's wool, a string, and a chest. Chest. And I probably use string. Oh, it wants gray wool. So I'm going to need gray floral powder and any wool, or just gray dye, which I could probably just use. Didn't I have ink? Yeah. Ink and bone meal. Grab some bone meal out of here. This is filling up a little faster than I want. We're probably going to have to start looking at storage options for that. Bone meal. That makes a gray dye. And we can make up wool, just like... No, that's wrong. Wool like that. I need 8 of them. And then like that, gray bag. It's a tier 1. It'll allow me... Whoa. To hold more stuff in it. Oh, wait. What? Oh, it must restrict what you're allowed to put in it. Oh, that's interesting. But this allows me to put in, I guess, dyes. Huh. Interesting. Is that what it said in the book? Only allow items from specific mobs or dictionary types in them. I'm guessing this one's dyes. Cool. Claim that reward, we get a brown bag. What does brown bag allow in? Oh, I have woods. Looks like it's allowing woods. Huh. That'll be useful to keep around instead of wandering around with things. I can just keep these bags around. I can keep all our bone meal in that. I can keep... Yeah, I can carry this stuff around. Anything I carry around here, I don't want it to be too expensive. So, just because I might die. So we'll have to be careful about that. But that allows me... That basically gives us a little bit more inventory space to walk around with. Nice. And of course there's more bags, satchels, and backpacks, digger's backpacks. So I'm very familiar with this. This is, what is it, forestry? Yeah, forestry. It allows you to carry a lot, and it actually tells you what it is. So that'll be easier than these Baggins's bags. There we go. Mystical Blood. We actually have 2 unclaimed rewards. Because I upgraded the altar off camera. Claim that. I had 9 blood rooms. Whoa. What? It sounded like it claimed it twice, but it didn't. I just had 9 blood runes. They're in... Whoops. Here, I just made them off camera, and I made the divination sigil already. Let's claim that reward, and we get a sigil of holding. What does that do? Hold several sigils. Good. That means we can use this as extra storage. And I could put the divination sigil in there. But this can effectively work as a divination sigil. And I can switch between the inventory items, so there's no sigils in this one. So when I get more sigils, I can put them in this thing. And shift right click and put extra sigils in here. And that'll help us store more without keeping it on us. Nice. Alright. One more thing. Always one more thing. Before we go, because this has been paining me. It's in my gray bag, actually, because I moved it. I want an ink sac, and a feather, and a glass vial. And these, I'm hoping it's shapeless. Yep, make scribing tools, and scribing tools can go on this table for a desk, and we can start researching and doing the extra stuff that I know we're missing. I've been doing a lot of scanning. I haven't made anything yet, but I've been doing a lot of scanning. And I think I need just one more, because I didn't want to destroy the node. I need some way to get Aurum. And that's how we do it. We discovered Aurum. And now, I think, if I'm right, yes, I got some of that. That allows me, to research advanced node tapping. It allows me to proceed with other research that I wanted, which is Artifice, which is, Goggles of Revealing. Nice. Because you want that Goggles of Revealing because there's another quest here in Thaumaturgy. To do passive scanning using the Scholar's Lens. And so we'll have to look up and see where we can get that, but we can at least start with our Goggles of Revealing now. Nice. I think that's a Scholar's Lens, so we'd have to do Acleoponics. Actually, it doesn't link that way. It doesn't tell me what links up to this. I guess we'll have to find out. Alright, but until next time, this has been Mobius Rex from Mobius Archives. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, leave us a like, leave us comments, and suggestions. We'll be back with you next time. Have a good day, and a wonderful night. Bye-bye.